And with respiratory virus season in full swing, many people are struggling to tell whether they have a common cold, the flu, RSV, COVID, and they're just not sure when they should seek medical help. So Dr. Ryan McCorkle is an ER doctor with St. David's Medical Center. Thank you so much for joining us, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get right into it. How can we tell the difference between everything I just mentioned? Cold, RSV, COVID, strep. I mean, so much is out there and floating around.
It can be very difficult. That's why we have tests that we do at the hospital to kind of suss out which is the culprit for your particular symptoms if it changes the treatment. So we do swabs for COVID, flu, strep throat, that can change the management. For children, we also do RSV, kids under 7. Then you tailor your treatment to that, whether or not we give you Paxlovid for COVID or Tamiflu for flu or antibiotics for strep throat. That might change your management. There's also a list of about 40 viruses that all cause the same symptoms that we treat the same way. So we don't test for all of those because the treatment doesn't change.
Sure. What are you guys seeing right now?
A lot of those viruses. This is the season. It's flu season, but that also comes along with everything else that's spread by respiratory droplets. It's getting colder. We're gathering in groups inside.
Respiratory droplets. Sorry.
I know.
It sounds gross.
Kind of a term that makes your skin crawl.
Yes, it does.
But we're seeing tons of those, and that's why we're doing that testing and then getting people on the treatment they need.
All right. Give us symptoms. How can we tell what we have at home, and when do we need to go and come and see you?
So cough, congestion, fever, body aches, those are the symptoms that are common to all these things. Okay. The question is, how severe are your symptoms? Do you need to come to the hospital and get tested? Right. Is it going to change your management? If you can manage it with Tylenol, ibuprofen, over-the-counter cough, cold medicines, then by all means do that. Stay home, don't spread it, wear a mask when you're in groups so you're not spreading those respiratory droplets. And that's fine. If you feel really ill, your heart rate's getting really fast, then come in and we'll do the test and we'll get you on the correct treatment for that particular illness.
Is fever a good indicator of how serious the illness is?
No, fever is just our body's response to fighting infection. Okay. Fever makes us feel very poorly, and that's why it's important to take that Tylenol ibuprofen just so you feel better. It's not dangerous in and of itself. People that have kids know your kids had fevers, all the time, and you just treated them to help them feel better and they got over it. Same for adults. Unless you get really ill, we look for something called sepsis, where the body starts to be overwhelmed by the inflammatory process. Those people need to come into the ER.
So it's November, it's mid-November. Is it too late to get vaccinated for this stuff?
No, it's never too late, and that's really your only defense. Like we said, there's these treatments that we talked about that can decrease your length of symptoms, but it's not a cure. So the only real way to fight the disease is to get vaccinated on the front end for flu, the new COVID vaccine. Those things can actually help prevent you getting the disease and decrease its severity.
Can you give us is there a timeline? If you don't feel better by day 2, go seek treatment?
No, because these viruses will last 7 to 10 days.
Oh my goodness.
People feel terrible. It's really about how poorly are you feeling. If you're starting to have nausea, vomiting, not being able to hold down your fluids and your meds, then you need to come in. We need to start an IV and do those things.
Go see a doctor. Appreciate it, Dr. Ryan McCorkle. That was very valuable information. Thank you for your time.